Specifically speech right now, which vibes, I mean, what is your take on that? I mean, YouTube is straight up deleting accounts, the people that have
Oh
differing
yeah, dude.
opinions.
Yeah.
It's out of control. Like we're getting killed. We used to reach millions of people, on a regular basis, and our reach has just been diminished
Yeah.
ridiculously over the past 2 years. And a lot of it started with the whole Trump thing and everybody saying the fake news and all that, and then Facebook started to clamp down, and then YouTube started to clamp down, and now it's just to the point where nobody can even survive. I put out an article that's coming out this weekend about some searches that we did on Google relating to the Parkland shooting and stuff. It was actually the staff at the Free Thought Project. We were comparing what came back when we searched DuckDuckGo and when we searched Google.
Mm-hmm.
And when we searched Google for girl says 3 shooters Parkland, a bunch of articles came up, just regular mainstream media or supporting gun control. Then we searched DuckDuckGo, and it was legit a news video of a girl saying that there were 3 shooters. And then we searched Bing, and the same thing came up. So Google has definitely changed their algorithm to completely suppress any kind of thing like that.
Have you seen the Google suppression of people being able to purchase guns online? If they go searching AR-15 or anything like that, they literally can't find it to purchase online unless they go to a site.
Yeah, I did see that. It's totally like, you can't search Google for that no more.
Yeah, and it's going down. I mean, Google just banned all crypto ads as well. Facebook had already banned all crypto ads.
Good call. Do you think that's an okay thing for crypto? You think that's a problem?
Well, yeah, I think it will be temporarily because you could already see people freaking out on the prices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you guys are familiar with the Streisand effect, right?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like whenever you try to suppress something on the internet, it's just going to grow. Like we saw that with file sharing. We saw that with, the Silk Road.
Mm-hmm.
Once they shut that down, a million more popped up, and it's still going on right now, even better than when Ross Ulbright did it. And you kind of see it with crypto exchanges when they're trying to regulate crypto exchanges. You have now the next popular thing is decentralized exchanges. So well, the people wanting freedom are always going to be one step ahead. And the more that they try to suppress this, it's just going to call attention to it.
Now, speaking of that, vibes, these events, this most recent Parkland, to you, is that used for political gain, or is it made to happen for political gain? Is it a false flag?
With these kind of things, like, I think we didn't find out that Tonkin was a false flag until like 20 years later. You know what I mean? And with things like this, I think it's going to be a long time before we know the truth for sure. I'd be willing to bet in these cases, like you say like maybe like 20 of these random big terrorist or random shootings happen a year that get big news coverage or whatever. Yeah. I'd say maybe at least between 3 and 5 of them are staged. You know what I'm saying?
Like what happened in Vegas?
In Vegas, that is the sketchiest one. Yeah. That's the sketchiest one.
It's crazy
because that's
it's been so long and we still don't know damn near fucking shit.
Yeah, and there has been so many instances of the cops lying and trying to suppress the story, and that one, I think that enough time has passed and that we have enough evidence to say that there was definitely some involvement.
So what do they stand to gain from that? Because they didn't even utilize that one the way they're going to try to use this Parkland
That was
shit.
the weird thing.
Yeah.
That was the weird thing. Well, actually, I did see a whole bunch of different stuff where the people that own Mandalay Bay, first off, they sold a bunch of stock like right before that happened, like a large amount to make it weird.
Yeah.
And there's some guy that is involved at some level with the government. I'm not sure, but he owns these this company that puts in these like metal detectors and body scanners and stuff like that. And apparently they're going to start suggesting to have them at these places.
Yeah, I had heard that. And I heard they were connected to the Saudis in some way too.
Yeah, and I heard another theory that the guy was like running guns for them, and that he was starting to get too loud about things. All them theories are plausible, you know what I'm saying? And with this stuff, there's so much obfuscation and disinformation that's put out on purpose that it's so hard to like get to the bottom of what actually happened. But with these cases, you can kind of know when there's enough smoke, you could know that there is something super sketchy going on.
And just by even us bringing this up, we're simulcasting on YouTube, which we're trying to build our YouTube account back up after we were taken down actually a couple of years ago. Like to think of ourselves as pioneers of being ripped down on YouTube because we were doing it long before the whole fake news craze and we got taken down. So hopefully this conversation doesn't get us taken down just right away. But that leads me to a question for you, Vibes, on what do you know about DTube and why the hell can't they get it operational?
Oh, I figured out how to get some fucking videos uploaded finally to that shit.
Oh, it's operational, but it's just a huge pain in the ass.
So the only way I can get videos uploaded is I have to use Google Chrome. I like using Mozilla, typically.
That's what I use, yeah.
And then I tried using Explorer, which I hate fucking using. I definitely hate using Chrome. But the only way I can get videos to upload consistently is through Chrome. And I'm on a PC.
Yeah. It is a pain in the ass, and those sites that break out from Steemit, they're all like still in mega beta phase. You know what I'm saying? So they're still working on them and progressing them. So we're definitely dealing with a really, really rudimentary version of it. When these, I think when these big corporations like YouTube and stuff like that, when they launch a platform, it is polished and ready to go, Right. But with these decentralized platforms, you're still like dealing with construction everywhere. You know what I'm saying?